Annette Bridges here. Welcome to Tone It Tuesday with Monica Satterwhite.
Hello.
Leading us the way here.
Alrighty, so day one we started with some posture prep moves, and honestly you can start where you want. Either you can do 10 reps of everything or you can do a couple of sets of 10 reps. Just start where you're at. Just remember on each of those moves, take your time, go slow, build as you go. Today we're going to do Tone It Tuesday, so we're going to do about 5 basic exercise moves, 5 basic strengthening moves. We're going to touch on the upper body and the lower body. So like I said, as always, get your doctor's approval before you get started, know what's going on before you do any move, and if anything hurts, stop immediately. So first exercise we're going to do are bicep curls, and obviously because we're keeping it real and what Annette has at the house, we're using cans of soup. Go soup.
Chunky.
Anyway, so Annette, you're going to start with those curls for us, okay? Show us. So basically, bicep curls strengthen those upper body, those upper arms. Just like that. You've got 3 options on your bicep curls. Annette has, although she has shoulder issues, she's able to do these normal curls, just like that, down and up. Then, if for those of you who have maybe some issues and your shoulders are hurting, you would turn your hands where the palms are facing together. This would be called a, there you go, military curl, just like that. A little bit safer for that shoulder. And if this is too much, you could literally start with no cans at all. So whatever works for you. So Annette, do 10. Go.
Yep.
10 rep Tuesday. Tone It Tuesday. Okay. So she's got her 10 reps. And Annette has decided she's going to do 2 sets of 10 for each of the exercises we do. That's her plan. Make your plan yours. Okay. So next exercise, we're going to be doing overhead press. So a couple of options on the overhead press. Watch out for the fan.
Ceiling fans.
So what Annette's going to do is she's going to bring her arms up and push them over her head. Her palms are facing each other. So you do what works for you. Annette has had shoulder issues, so this is the safest way for her to get started. So then, there you go. Another option on the overhead press is if you are able to do a little bit more challenging of a move with the shoulder, then you can take your hands and face them out. So out, coming up, awesome. And then the third option for you, if you like, and your shoulders are perfectly fine, you can be facing your palms towards you and coming up that way. You're working more of those angel's wings, is that what we call those? Working on those triceps a little bit more. Whatever works for you, it's your exercise, your way, your workout, and maybe those of you who want to do 2 or 3 sets of 10 reps can mix it up every time. Awesome. Okay, moving on. Next exercise is going to be a bent row. So all day long we have to bend over and pick things up, and sometimes we do it very lazy and sloppy, and our posture just stinks. So what we're going to do is stick that rear out. Your knees can be bent just slightly, and then that's going to bring those elbows in by her side. There you go. She's going to stick her chest out every time. So the goal is, when you're doing this, is think about there is a penny between your shoulder blades, and you're going to try and squeeze it. There's a penny. There you go. Keep those shoulders down and back. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Basic move, bent row. Okay, strengthen those posture muscles. Ladies, I don't know how often we find ourselves sitting, talking on the phone, or working on the computer, and we're slumped over. This is a great way to pick those girls up and get those shoulders back.
That feels good.
Awesome. Okay, moving on to our two leg exercises. We've done 3 upper, we're going to do 2 lower. So, and that's going to hold those hands
Still
for
the
now.
hands?
So we're going to start with the squats.
Okay.
Because so many of us do have knee issues, and I have people tell me all the time they can't squat. Well, I'm going to say, can you sit? Because if you can sit, you can squat. So what I love to use as a tool is a chair for your first go around if you're not very familiar with squats. So legs are shoulder width apart, and you can use the chair as a tool to sitting back, making sure you're not squatting and coming forward and putting the pressure on the knees. So starting back, you can sit all the way and come back and stand, or just use the chair as a guide. And down the road, we'll be putting a lot of these moves together and saving us time, energy, and getting a lot more done with a lot less time. So awesome, because that's squat 1. So if it's too much for you, just do baby squats. Just barely sit back. The other thing you can do is use a wall, and it's called a wall squat, and just make sure that your posture is good and those knees are coming back away from those feet, and hips are coming down nice. Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Squatting. Excellent. Okay.
Yay.
5th and final exercise is going to be our reverse lunge, and all of us have these cute little things called microfiber towels. We clean, right? So they slide really well, and they slide on linoleum, tile, wood, whatever you've got. So find you a microfiber towel, and this is once again great for strengthening the legs and opening at the hips. So what Annette's going to do, she's going to use a chair just as a stabilizer. I highly recommend it if it's your first time to ever do it. Annette's going to slide her foot backwards. So once again, the hips are coming back and the knees are coming back where they're not over the toe. It's definitely a very safe way to start in working on a lunge. So you go as far back as you feel safe. Maybe just go back barely, baby step back, and then come forward. And once again, because it's Tony Tuesday, and that's going to do 10 of everything. If you're very comfortable with this is no problem, then obviously you could let go of the chair.
I think I'll hold it.
Okay, let's look good.
Yes. Move the chair over.
And also when you're doing this, check your posture. Make sure you're not humped over when you're doing it. You're still, everything's looking forward. Shoulders are facing forward. And you're standing nice and tall. Awesome. So reverse lunges. So we started with our bicep curls, and then we did our overhead press, and then we did our bent rows, squats, and then reverse lunges.
Yay!
We're awesome for the day. Great job on day 2.
Woo!
Go Annette. We'll
All right.
see you tomorrow. Bye.